Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. Today I'm going to answer one of the really common questions I get, and I'm going to cover it very briefly for you guys. It's going to be a short video, but hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Alright, a lot of my taller subscribers and people with long legs complain that they have a lot of trouble squatting, and I've even seen other YouTube channels, and I don't mean to knock anybody, I've seen other YouTube channels say that some people, because they're taller, just aren't built to squat. And I'm going to argue against that, and I'm going to say that whether it's for bodybuilding or powerlifting purposes, there's no reason you can't squat heavy and with proper technique with long legs. And the problem is that the people who are saying this, and again, no offense intended, do not know how to squat. They do not know how to train someone else to squat, so therefore that is their only answer. So if you're one of these taller, lankier people and you struggle to get your squat technique down, your knee goes way over the toe, you have trouble with your back, it hurts your back, I'm going to recommend a couple of things. First of all, you're not going to be able to do a narrow stance squat correctly. Leave that to the guys with the short femurs. Guys like me, even though I choose to do wide stance or low bar for powerlifting purposes, I am one of those guys who can squat almost as much with a high bar narrow stance. And it's because I have very short femurs. You guys have got to get out of that habit. If you want extra quad development, you can do front squats or hack squats for bodybuilding purposes, but your main squatting is going to need to be wide stance. And so if you have a problem with that, a couple of things I'm going to recommend. Bring that stance out wider, learn to turn your toes out, and learn to force your knees out before you start every rep. Don't wait till you start lowering the rep on the eccentric. You turn those knees out before you start each rep, so that you can focus on engaging the glutes correctly, getting tighter, and keeping your knees from caving and keeping your knees from jutting forward. So that's one of the things you need to do. And one of the other things I often recommend for taller guys, because they have more trouble learning to squat correctly due to their proportions, do box squats for a month or longer. Go and do proper box squats to where you go down and you pause correctly on the box. There's plenty of tutorials up online. I've got videos on box squatting. They're easy to find on my channel search engine. There's other videos on YouTube up on how to box squat. Learn to box squat so that you can learn to sit back correctly and how to engage your hips correctly and all of the things that you're going to need to train yourself to do a squat correctly. And the other thing that you'll need to remember as a taller person who has long legs is that you're going to need to focus a little more on hip mobility than some other people might need to. You're going to need to do a lot of mobility drills, mobility squats, third row squats to keep your hips mobile. Alright guys, so that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you next time.